Hey everyone, let me hit you with a stat that might make your stomach drop a bit. 98% of the people who visit your Shopify store don't actually convert on their first visit. Yep, 98 out of 100 just walk away. No form fills, no checkout, no purchase, nothing. But here's the good news, they are not gone forever. With the right strategy, you can actually activate those anonymous website visitors. Want to know how? In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to do that exactly using first party data. No creepy third party cookies, no shady walkarounds like a plugin or something, just clean, privacy compliant strategies that work. So let's jump right into the video. You know me, I'm Shalini from Customer Labs handling content marketing. All right, now let's get started. So, who exactly are these anonymous website visitors? Let's break it down. Anonymous website visitors are folks who land on your Shopify store, poke around a bit, maybe they view a few products, read a blog, even add something to their cart, but don't give you a contact info. You have no email, no phone number, and here's the thing, these visitors are already showing buying intent. They are curious, they are interested, they just didn't take the final step yet. So instead of waiting for them to magically return, what if we could give them a little nudge? Before getting into that nudging part, let's understand why you should even bother about the anonymous website visitors. So you might be thinking, why go after these anonymous folks when you could just keep running ads to new audiences, right? Well, think about it. You've already invested your time and efforts to bring them in, whether it was through your long term SEO efforts or paid ads, social, whatever. You already spent money to get the traffic. If 98% of them left without converting, there's a whole lot of spend going down the drain unless you have a plan to bring them back. By re engaging these users, you're basically stretching every marketing dollar to do more. And honestly, who doesn't want that? Alright, quick question for you. What happens after you run a killer ad campaign? Let's say you run a D2C brand that sells premium running shoes. This month, you pumped $10,000 into Google and Meta ads. Great creatives, strong CTR, traffic pouring in. 4,000 visitors hit your website. Now, here's the twist, only 120 of them convert. That's either a purchase or a form fill. So, you just spent $10,000 and 9,880 people walked away. That's $83 cost per conversion. What if I told you not all of these 9,880 visitors were just window shoppers? Some of them, yes, but some spent 3 plus minutes on your product page, checked out your bestsellers, added items to their cart, came back later from a different device or a browser. They were high intent visitors, but they did not log in or fill a form. No email, Pixel didn't fire, no CRM records, nothing. In your system, they are just ghosts on your Shopify store, anonymous. Here's where activating anonymous visitors comes in and why it's a total game changer for your marketing. First, better CTR on retargeting. Instead of showing ads to cold audiences who never heard of you, you're now reaching people who already know you, who already browsed your product on your Shopify store. Result, higher click through rates. Second, lower CPA. You're not burning money trying to educate a new audience. You're nudging warm leads who are aware of your brand. That means fewer impressions to the wrong audience, more clicks, and cheaper conversions. Third, improved ROAS. You're not just driving more traffic, you're converting the right traffic that's landing on your Shopify store website. Your ROAS jumps from 1.5 to 3x just by focusing on people who have already shown interest. 4. Full funnel optimization. Normally, with traditional remarketing, you're only hitting the BOFU crowd, that is, bottom funnel users. But anonymous website visitor activation lets you go after MoFu users too, those in the middle of the funnel. That means you're not just closing, you're nurturing. So, yeah, by ignoring anonymous users, you're leaving money, performance, and conversion on the table. But when you activate them, you get sharper targeting, better returns, and a much healthier funnel. Along with that, you get better CTR, lower CPA, higher ROAS, and full funnel retargeting. Now that you know what you're missing out on, let's talk about how to activate these users. Stick with me, it gets even better. Alright, now that we know why activating anonymous website is crucial, the big question is how do we actually do it? And I'll be honest with you, this isn't some cookie cutter step by step guide you will find in a manual. It's not a click here do that kind of a setup. It's all about strategy, connecting data, understanding behavior, and making smart moves. Initially, to start with, you've got to collect high quality first party data from your anonymous users on your Shopify store. Think about every single visitor who hits your store. Even if they don't fill a form, they are leaving behind digital fingerprints like your device ID, browser IDs, user agents, etc. Along with that, their behavior like clicks, scroll, time spent on site, which product they check out, how far they got in the checkout process, it all counts. Now, you need to track, collect, and store this behavior along with these IDs, including you assigning an external ID for these anonymous store visitors. It helps stitching the profile once the user becomes a known user. Next, now connect the dots, meaning connect all the touch points together for every single user. Imagine user A, they clicked on a meta ad and landed on your website, browsed your top products, bounced, then came back later from a desktop to compare options. You need to map that entire journey across devices, across sessions, like a spider web of touch points. Not just that, once they click an ad, you must also map that FB click ID or FBC to the user's profile along with their journey. Every interaction adds context to who they are and what they want. And if they visit a physical store, add that too. Don't leave any gaps. I know what you might think, it's a huge task. Just wait till the end and I'll introduce you to the savior of the day. Okay, let's get back to the subject. Once you have unified these touch points, next start to identify behavioral patterns. When you unify the user data, that's when you'll start seeing behavioral patterns. It's no longer random activity. You'll spot trails like repeated product visits, high scroll engagements, cart abandons, and much more like that. So, the goal here is to understand each user journey, even if you don't know their name yet. Now, it's time to split. Here's where things get fun. Split your anonymous visitors into smart segments. Yes, strategically segment users with similar behavioral pattern. Say one group is interested in running shoes, another keeps visiting the winter collection, and another checked out but did not purchase. Segment based on intent signals, not just broad categories. Because when you understand intent, you can categorize the right messaging. Let's start with testing these segments. Okay, segments are ready. Now it's time to send this data back to Meta Ads. How? Through Meta Conversions API. To know more about how to send this data effectively, stay till the end of the video. So with Meta Conversions API, you will push the user data via server side securely so that Meta uses this data for retargeting even if the pixel was not fired. This way, you bypass ad blockers, cookie limitations, and browser restrictions. Now it's time for launch. Now launch the personalized retargeting campaigns using those segments, the custom segments. Meta now understands, hey, this user browsed X product 3 times last week and shows that product in their feed. This isn't guesswork. These are behavioral based ads, not assumptions. Now, let's close the loop. Now, finally, when the user does actually convert, like making a purchase or does a sign up, map their behavior history back to their profile. This is where anonymous becomes known. You've sealed the loop. You have now a complete user profile, what they liked, what they clicked, what made them convert. That's a full funnel intelligence and it's all yours. So there you go. It's not a plug and play setup, it's a strategy first setup. It's about using what you already have, like behavior, intent, first party data, to connect, segment, and activate visitors that were right under your nose. And if you've been paying close attention, you probably spotted some challenges, right? Let's not sugarcoat it. To execute this strategy isn't some walk in the park. If you have ever tried to pull this off, you've probably run into a bunch of roadblocks. So let's get into the real talk. The challenges most marketers face when they try to activate anonymous website visitors. So here's the first one. Users are unpredictable. One person could click a meta ad on their phone during lunch, come back later that night on a desktop, and scroll your product page on a tablet the next morning. But to your system, that might look like three different people if you're relying on cookies. And we all know cookies don't persist across devices or browsers. So the continuity gone. This weakens your retargeting and leads to broken journey. So, challenge number two is unification becomes a long, big, never ending task. Let's say the user stays anonymous. You're left with only weak signals browser ID, IP address, and user agent. You need a system that can intelligently correlate these weak identifiers safely and within consent boundaries. Otherwise, you're just throwing darts in the dark. The third challenge is difficulty in segmenting these audiences. Raw behavioral data is a mess, and turning that into an actionable segment, just imagine, exhausting, right? You can't sit and label every anonymous user manually. Are they high intent, low intent, top funnel, or bottom funnel? Without automation, this becomes a full time job, one that does not even scale. Next comes challenge number four, which is Meta's 28 days event limit. Even if you get the data in place, Meta only holds event data for 28 days. That means after 28 days, the event data is gone in Meta, meaning it cannot hold the behavior data of the user. Then the next challenge is the CAPI setup isn't simple. Let's talk tech. Meta Conversions API is powerful, but it's also complex. To set this up server side, you need developers. Not just developers, people who understand tech, data flows, and attribution logics. Otherwise, your events won't fire correctly and your campaign data will be totally off. This setup can take weeks if you're building from scratch, and a single misstep can break the entire chain. The next challenge, privacy isn't optional. Just because you're collecting your own first party data, that doesn't mean you are in the clear. You still have to be privacy compliant. That means consent management, data security, and transparency. If you don't follow the rules, it could cost you more than just ad performance, it could cost your user trust. The next challenge is bandwidth and tool limitations. Let's be real. As a performance marketer, you're probably already stretched thin, and this isn't something that you can do solo. You'll need help from developers, data engineers, product teams, and the right stack. We are talking about multiple systems here: behavior tracking, ID stitching, concern management, real time data sync, smart segmentation, and activation. This is not a job for one Chrome extension and a spreadsheet. Look, these challenges are real and they can feel overwhelming. But the good news, you can absolutely overcome them with the right tech stack and strategic mind. You don't have to build everything from scratch. There are platforms that help you unify, segment, and sync anonymous data in real time without breaking the rules. Coming up next, I'll show you what the ideal system should look like and how to build or buy what you need without wasting months or blowing your budget. And the best way to do this, you require a first party data ops platform like Custom Labs. This isn't another analytics tool, it's a marketer's first engine that helps you turn those invisible anonymous visitors into high ROAS meta audience fast. First up, integration. With just one click, Customer Lab starts capturing everything: product views, add to carts from both known and anonymous users. And yeah, it does all this while respecting consent. Now let's talk about the magic: identity resolution. Even when a visitor is anonymous, Customer Labs connects their multiple sessions across multiple touchpoints. It builds a persistent profile over time, and when they finally convert or log in, all the past behaviors gets mapped to their identity and no more data loss. Next, segmentation, and it's super intuitive. You don't need SQL, you don't need developers help. With Customer Labs, you can segment based on behavior, frequency, funnel stage, even intent. And these segments, they update in real time. So as user behavior changes, your audience evolve automatically. And you can define micro conversions to feed Meta's algorithm strong signals. So your delivery laser targeted. And you might ask, what about CAPI setup and integration? That's usually where things fall apart. But not here. With Customer Labs, you don't need to write even a single piece of code. Whether you want server side tracking, real time sync with Meta and Google, integrating with your CRM, it's all pre built. Just toggle it on and you're done. And let's not forget, we are in post cookie world. Custom Lab supports first party domain tracking. It sets durable consent based cookies on your domain. It means longer cookie lifespan, consistent tracking, and better attribution all under your control. No more relying on third party cookies or getting blocked by browser updates. Look, Customer Labs isn't just a set of tools, it's a full stack infrastructure built for performance marketers like you. No developer dependency, no data science bottlenecks. Just plug in, launch your retargeting campaigns, and let the platform do the heavy lifting. So now you know activating anonymous website visitors doesn't have to be complicated. Not when you have the right tech in place. Like I said, the real savior of the day, isn't it? Next up, let's look at the real world benefits. What kind of results can you expect when you switch to this new 1PD approach? Alright, so we talked about the tech behind activating anonymous users, but now comes the part you really want to know. What's in it for you? First big win, you can convert up to 50% of your anonymous visitors into known users using behavioral retargeting. That means you're no longer wasting your ad budget on blind audiences. Instead, you're strategically nurturing high intent visitors. Next, high quality signals. Traditional campaigns are like throwing darts in the dark. But when you activate anonymous traffic, you are retargeting is based on real time behavior. You're giving Meta clear signals telling it who to target, when, and why. The results better delivery, better engagement, and higher ROAS. Now let's talk dollars. CAC is higher than ever. If you're facing issues with higher CAC and want to know how to reduce them, check out the video in the card or the description to know how to reduce. So, why chase users blindly when your relevant users are already on your site? By activating those visitors, you cut spend on cold prospecting and focus on users already familiar with your brand. And when you combine that with good creatives and compelling offers, you'll see CAC drop significantly over time. Next, when you retarget based on real behavior, you're not just pushing ads, you're guiding them through the funnel. That shortens the buyer journey, but naturally conversion rates goes up. Especially for high ticket products or subscriptions, this means a lower cost per purchase across the board. And next, here's something many marketers overlook. This isn't just about ads. By activating anonymous users, you get deep insights into your actual customer journey. You see where users drop off, which content segments they engage with, what behavior signals, real intent, and more. That's gold for optimizing landing pages and messaging. So, yeah, I could keep listing benefits all day because the truth is, once you activate your anonymous website visitor, everything starts to improve. Not just ad, not just conversion, your entire marketing ecosystem gets smarter. And the best part, it's not a huge lift, you just need the right setup. So, all right, let's do a small recap and bring everything together. So, we started with the stat of 98% of visitors leaving without converting, but they're really not lost and they are just anonymous. And the fix, it's not about traffic, it's not about big budget, it's first party data. Instead of chasing cold audiences, you're now activating the warm, high intent users, people who've already shown interest. Maybe they visited your product page, added something to the cart, or even hovered around the checkout. So, here's how we broke the activating strategy. First, you start collecting the behavior data and start unifying the user data. And you keep looking for intent signals, behavioral patterns, and segment them accordingly. And then you push these segments to Meta and start running retargeting campaign. Once the audience gets converted, you will just bring back the profile and stitch the historical data together, and they become a known user right there. And you have the entire full funnel behavioral data of that specific customer. And we also talked about challenges one by one. And let's not forget about setting up Gappy. It's not a plug and play. Plus, we've got privacy laws, limited time, or tech bandwidth. So, the real takeaway, the multiple benefits that you can get by activating the anonymous website visitor. You don't need more traffic, you need to activate what you already have. And when you do it right with a clean behavior first privacy compliant setup, the results scale and they stick. All right, now let's get into the FAQ section. The first question that I have, how to track anonymous visitors on an e-commerce website. So you can track anonymous website visitor by collecting behavioral data like page views, click paths, time on site, device type through server-side tracking, 1P domain tracking. You can set up multiple integration in custom apps easily. While identities remain unknown, these insights will help you build profiles based on behavior that can be activated when a user eventually identifies themselves. So the next question, can Google Analytics tell you who is visiting your e-commerce site? No, Google Analytics does not reveal personal information or identify individual users due to privacy regulations. And it provides aggregated data such as user location, device type, and on site behavior, but does not track names, email addresses, or other personally identify information, which is the PII. So the next question, what's the best tool to activate anonymous website visitor? So the best tool that you can opt for is a 1PD ops system like Customer Labs. It is a powerful tool that helps brand unify first party data from anonymous visitor sessions and activate it once the user identifies themselves. It stitches together session level data, syncs it across ad platforms like Meta and Google, and lets marketers like you build retargeting or personalization strategies even before a form fill happens. So yeah, that's the last question for me to answer. So we have come to the end of the video, and here's the truth. 98% of your visitors leave without converting, not because they are not interested, but because you don't have the right system to capture them. Custom Labs helps you fix that. It turns anonymous visitors into audience you can actually retarget without developer support, without guesswork. So if you are done losing the 98%, book a demo or use the 14-day free trial using the link in the description and start turning clicks into revenue. And you know the drill. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to connect with fellow marketers and also want to know the trending first party data strategies, join a first party DOps club today, and the link is in the description. Don't forget to check it out. All right, then, see you in the next one. Bye.